Alright, good afternoon, Predicted Trades family. Putting together a little video to talk about the new indicator that was released today. It is the Beast Zone with the take profit targets and our new addition, the Baby Beast. You guys are going to love this little piece. It basically plots a lower zone that is meant to normally be support, an upper zone that is normally meant to be resistance, and a midline. These levels all become important throughout the day. That's kind of why it's our intraday beast levels. I've marked the beast for this option down here. This is the QQQ 400 put that some of us played this morning. With the gap up in the market, this put opened down lower than it closed and slipped right to our beast zone. I like to think of the beast zone as our major buy area, and then the intraday zones as just that, an intraday level to play off of. So for this example, we open below our baby beast. We slide down to the main buy zone, and that's where this option got picked up and ran straight to our resistance zone for this baby beast intraday. So pretty clear example. Major buy zone was hit, ran up to our intraday resistance, and came all the way back to our buy zone. I'm actually going to step around a few different options today to let you see how this intraday tool played out with those options, and to just talk about some of the different scenarios that I look for day to day. So let's keep with the QQQ for a second. We looked at the put. Let's look at the call off of 400. It opened, even with the gap up, in our intraday middle, 75 cents. Shot straight up from there. It got through our resistance, but then it lost steam at yesterday's zone, and it came on back to our support to buy at 36 cents, back up to resistance at $1.20, and now we're settled into the zone. So basically, if we open up in the zone and start to push, I'll usually enter there, knowing I'm risking up to where this resistance is. And especially if we push through that resistance, I start to look at where's yesterday's zone, where we topped out. Because anytime we are beneath a zone, it is potential resistance above. So we open in the middle, take off, run into yesterday's support, but since we were below its resistance, and we run back to our intraday buy zone for another great trade again. Now let's look around at some other names. Apple was pretty strong this morning. So if we look at the Apple 180 call, there we go. Look at the Apple 180 call and zoom in on this open. We open pretty much in the middle, wick down, but not all the way to our buy zone. Once we would have crossed back above this $1.40 in the middle, I would have been getting into this trade to play up to here. It held strong through the resistance, almost pulled back to it, but then kept on going. We can look around at a few other things. I'll just kind of pick at random. How about AMD 150 calls? They open in the middle here. Don't quite wick our middle of the zone, take off, but provide a great pullback to what is normally resistance, but once we are above it, it can become support. So another great entry off of this zone for about a 2 to a 4. And maybe now you can start to see why we're called predicted trades. We call out these levels before the day starts so that you can plan your trade to wonderful execution off of our levels. One thing I'll point out, once you have entered in, the beast numbers and take profits into this tool, and it is plotting for you. When it comes to the next day, this tool actually does plot into the future. So when today closes and all the numbers are locked in, you can span into tomorrow. You can see where the middle is, and once the day closes, based on where that middle is, these zones will plot themselves. So you can actually, once the day is done, look forward in time and plan out your next trade based on our levels. Anyway, I hope this helps. Let's just recap. The lower is our buy zone. The upper is the resistance or sell zone. If we get above, this becomes a support as long as we hold it. If we open below, it is resistance. Let's take a look at, for instance, some Moderna calls, because I believe they open below their zones and met resistance. Yep, these all open below their zone, wicked up and tapped it, and have been resistance since. So, hope this video helps. Feel free to reach out with any questions. You can direct message me at any point. Have a great day, traders.